So what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jake Crude, and welcome back to some more NBA 2K19 My League rebuilds. We're here today with the Washington Wizards, and talking about the Wizards going into this rebuild. I know this isn't a free agency sort of rebuild because there's no certain player, but right now we're gonna be trying to rebuild this Wizards team that's currently sitting at the 11th seed in the Eastern Conference with 24 wins and 34 losses. Now, they have a lot of setbacks that's going on at the moment. Right now, John Wall just recently got injured and he's going to have to undergo some surgery. It's going to be season ending. He's going to be back in at least 6 to 8 months, maybe even longer. So that's already a blow to them right there. Their top paid player is out for the season and maybe a couple months heading into next season. Number 2, Bradley Beal just stated, I think a couple hours ago, that he wants to be a lifelong Wizards player and he wants to retire in Washington. So I mean, that's interesting as well. I think it's time for this team to blow up that duo in John Wall and Bradley Beal. I just don't think it meshes too well, and it's already shown on the court, and already with the there's a lot of talk about their team meetings that they had and how there's better fluency when it comes to John Wall being off the court with the Wizards team. So I think it's time to break those two up. They also just agreed, or they also just released Markieff Morris, and he actually just signed with the OKC Thunder. So they lost another defender slash shooter. And then in a trade, I believe they just recently did a trade. So the trade that they did involved Otto Porter, who was one of their young stars. They did give him a lot of money, but they decided to trade him for Bobby Portis and Jabari Parker, as well as a 2023 second round pick from the Bulls in exchange for Otto Porter, just alone. So I mean, Otto Porter is definitely having, he's having a couple great games here in Chicago at the moment, and I think that does make that Chicago team better. I just don't know about Jabari Parker and Bobby Portis making this Washington team better. We'll have to just wait and see what happens in the rebuild here. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So taking a look at the roster here, you guys already know I did simulate all the way until the date that I recorded this, which I think was mid-February. But this team is not bad, but it's not good because they're just... I don't know why it doesn't work. I mean, the team is definitely, they could have contended in the East. I just don't know what's going on with the team. And Bradley Beal can't do it all by himself with Wall out. You guys see the contract situations. They got Beal for 3 more years. Jabari Parker is going to get 20 mil this year, and then we have a team option for him next year. John Wall is locked in until 2023 with a $47 million player option, which is insane. Ian Mahinmi, we got to get him out of here with 15 mil. Ariza's probably going to walk in the offseason. Dwight Howard's on a pretty good contract, and that's really it. So I decided it's time to get rid of these two, even though they're having career numbers in this simulation. 27 points a game for Mr. Bradley Beal here, 4 points or 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1.2 steals. John Wall right behind him with 24 points, 9 assists, a steal, and a block. That's just when you see stuff like that, you would expect us to be doing a lot better, but we have 38 wins in the sim. That's not good enough. Jeff Green is our third option here with 12 points a game. Jabari Parker was right there as well, and Bobby Portis as well with 12 points. Same with Dwight Howard, 12 and 7. I don't know if Dwight Howard's injured in real life at the moment, but no one really talks about Dwight that much recently. Thomas Bryant, I know, has been getting a lot of minutes in real life as well, but yeah, it's just not enough. We did end up finishing here with the 7th seed in this year. I don't know if that's going to be so truthful when it comes to real life, but we're facing the Raptors in round 1. I'm not expecting to beat these guys whatsoever. They're already a really great team, and yes, we get swept in the first round to the Raptors. I'm not mad at all because, I mean, the Raptors made the finals, but it's going to be the Rockets winning this one. And Clint Capella, finals MVP, 18 points a game, 15 rebounds, and 2.3 blocks for Clint Capella. You guys see the top 3 lottery picks: Dallas Mavericks, Phoenix Suns, and the Miami Heat, which is surprising, but we end up getting the 16th pick. And what we're going to decide to do here in the offseason is what I've been talking about the whole time. We're going to get rid of these two guys, John Wall and Bradley Beal. We got to start fresh with this team. So we're going to trade John Wall here to Miami for Mike Conley. And the 3rd or 4th pick, I don't even remember what it just said. I think it's the 3rd pick. Like I said, John Wall had an amazing year with us this year, but like I said in the beginning, he's injured, so he wouldn't even really have gotten that chance to push us to a 7th seed. So maybe without John Wall, they're not going to make the playoffs. Mike Conley, we have a team option for him in the next year with 34 mil, which is pretty expensive, but we'll just have to see how he does. In the end, we get that draft pick, and then Bradley Beal, we're going to trade here for the 4th pick. So we're going to get back-to-back draft picks in this year's draft, which is insane. We're doing a complete haul of this damn team. We're going to rebuild from the ground up and just work through the draft. Bradley Beal, like I said, led us in scoring. We're going to pick up Mitchell Robinson here from the Knicks, and we're going to get that 4th pick. So now we have back-to-back draft picks heading into this thing. We're going to also ship off Ian Mahinmi to Golden State for 2 first-round picks from Golden State. Top 3 protected. So I think we win this deal here because we do get a draft pick regardless, because I doubt Golden State will be a top 3 lottery team. But let's get right into the draft. We're going to go right from 1 all the way to 4 for now. Zion goes number 1 to Dallas. That would be insane. Porzingis and him. At the number 2 pick, Ja Morant from Murray State goes to Phoenix. So I guess that works out to a point guard with Devin Booker would be nice. And then DeAndre Ayton. We ended up taking Cameron Reddish with the 3rd pick just because we knew we can get RJ Barrett. I mean, regardless, we could have got both of them. It doesn't matter the order. Hopefully this gives RJ Barrett a little chip on his shoulder to work extra hard and be that franchise player that we hope he can be. So, pending options. Dwight Howard declines his player option. It was a pretty good deal in our case. For $5 million, we would have got a pretty solid center. And then Jabari Parker, I had to decide here whether or not I wanted to pick up his option. Now, his potential says he can be an 81 overall. But like he only averaged 12 points a game, 5 rebounds. We'll have to just see what we can do in free agency here, and maybe we can bring him back. But our big splash that we made here, we brought in Nikola Vucevic on a 4-year deal, and as well as Paul Millsap on a 1-year deal for 19 mil. We're gonna try to build around Vucevic, I guess. That's the route that we're gonna go. We also brought in Jabari Parker on a 3-year deal. It is a lot of money, I know, but we're gonna try to use him for trade bait, if anything, if it doesn't pan out the way we expected. We also bring in Tyreke Evans, who was averaging 12 points in Indiana. And that's going to be it for free agency. Looking at a lineup here, we got Mike Conley, RJ Barrett, and Cameron Reddish. That is going to be a deadly wing combo. Paul Millsap's going to start at the 4 for us. Vucevic, our new center, is going to start as well. And then we got Jabari Parker off the bench as 6-man, Tyreke Evans, Mitchell Robinson, Thomas Satoransky. And that's going to be the rotation. So, at the trade deadline, we're currently 28-26, not even in the playoffs. And I think it's time we pull the trigger on Jabari Parker, man. I already said before, we brought him in for those 3 years just to see how he did. And I don't think it's working out because we're not even a playoff team at the moment. And I know it's not all to blame on Jabari Parker, but, you know, we don't want to have that contract lingering for too much longer. He's still only averaging 12 points a game. He did go up in rebounding, but that's okay. I don't really care about that much because we got Boost. So we're going to move him here for Mr. Montrezl Harrell from the Clippers. Now this guy, $6 million for 1 year. This guy's only 28 years old or 26 years old. He's averaging 14 points a game with 9 rebounds, which is way better than Jabari Parker. And we also bring in scrappy Ed Davis, who's going to come in and maybe give us 6 rebounds a game. Who knows? Not too much of a concern. His contract is not too bad as well. And we do this trade, getting rid of Jabari Parker there. So Giannis, MVP, 30 points, 11 rebounds. Zion wins Rookie of the Year in Dallas there with 18 points a game. That's a scary team when you think about it, man. Porzingis, Doncic, and Zion Williamson, like that has the formula to be something disgusting. Jimmy Butler is now in Memphis, wins Most Improved, and then Brett Brown wins Coach of the Year. Looking at the All-NBA teams here, let's see if we get anybody. We actually do get RJ Barrett as the All-Rookie First Team. He was just second in the rookie voting. He averaged 19 points a game with 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. So that's really good for a rookie. And on the All-Rookie Second Team, we get the 3rd pick, Cameron Reddish, 14 points a game. You guys know he's already more of a shooter anyways. And RJ Barrett leading us in scoring. He's more of a polished player compared to Cameron Reddish. I know Cam can shoot better, but RJ Barrett is just the all-around package that we're looking for. Mike Conley had a pretty good season, 17-7. Vucevic, 15-10. Cam Reddish, you guys already know, with 14. Harrell still continued that 14-9 line, which is really good for us. Tyreke Evans off the bench had 12. Millsap had 12. And things are looking up right now. Rebounds, Vucevic led us. Assists, Conley. And then steals, Cameron Reddish. And blocks, Montrezl Harrell. Wow. So, we are actually in the playoffs, even though we had a pretty slow start. We're the 6th seed going up against Boston here, who haven't made much changes, but that's not to disrespect them in any way. This is already a great team, so we're going to have to just see how we do here against these Celtics. They won 47 games. We won 43. Game 1, they win that one. Game 2, we win the next one. Okay, great job. 106-93. Hayward at 19 there, 21 and 9. Oh, almost a triple double for RJ Barrett. Barrett's out here showing out in these damn playoffs. Let's go. Game 3. We go up. There we go. 26, 6 and 6 for RJ Barrett as well. Paul Millsap 24, Tyreke Evans 21. That is great to see that our bench player Tyreke Evans is coming out. Vucevic at 10 and 21. What a line for him. Hopefully we can continue this dominance. And it's now a 2-2 series. So Mike Conley comes out this time, 27 and 7. Not too bad. Hayward with 20 on the other side. Kyrie's been pretty quiet so far in this series, but I'm not going to try to jinx this. We go up 3-2. And now it's game 7 time, bro. We got to simcast this. Hopefully we can come out with the dub on the road. Boston, we can't make another first round exit. And it's looking like it's a repeat of last year. I'm okay with it, though. I mean, RJ Barrett, Cameron Reddish, they're going to have to develop, and hopefully Conley stays. Actually, we have a player option. Kyrie had 48 points. As soon as I said he was quiet, this man drops 48 on our head. And the OKC Thunder win the NBA championship against the Philadelphia 76ers. Westbrook with 22 points a game, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2.1 steals. And that's it. Heading into the draft lottery, Cavs, Kings, Timberwolves in the top 3, and we have the 18th and the 10th pick in this year's draft, which is really good for us. We can hopefully maybe package these 2 draft picks to move up in the draft. I'm going to actually try to go after the 4th pick from New York again. Hopefully we can swindle a trade here. Looks like Thomas Satoransky is pretty interested, or they're pretty interested in him. So we ended up throwing in 2 picks there. We ended up keeping, I believe, the 18th pick, so we get the 4th pick now and the 18th pick as well, just for Thomas Satoransky and 2 first-round picks. LaMelo Ball goes 3rd in the NBA draft, which is insane. But now we have the opportunity at 4 to go ahead and pick up a great player. We had a lot of people available at the moment. We had Josh Green, Scotty Lewis, Brian Antoine, Cole Anthony, Isaiah Stewart. But I decided to do, the smart thing for the team. We picked up a power forward in Isaiah Mobley just in case Paul Millsap leaves. He is a top 5 recruited draft pick, so I mean, I'm not too mad at it. And with our 18th pick, we actually pick up Jalen Leck from North Carolina State, point guard. Hopefully he can be a backup if Mike Conley does not pan out, because right now we're bringing everybody back except for Mike, because we don't want to pay him that $34 million. He did have an amazing season with us. It's just I don't want to pay him $34 million. And Tyreke Evans, we're going to keep him for now. But actually, I guess I changed my mind. We're going to bring back Mike Conley on that player option. I guess that 17 and 9 actually like swayed my decision there. In the free agency, we picked up Montrezl Harrell on a 4-year deal. We gave him that money. He had a pretty good season for us, and he is young, so I decided why not go ahead and secure the bag for that young man there. Paul Millsap, we brought him back as well on a $17 million 1-year deal. And Aaron Baines is another person we brought in. Backup center. He can rebound, do whatever he wants to do. $5 million, I'm not too worried about it. Team hasn't changed too much. We're going to just hope the development of RJ Barrett and Cam Reddish is enough to bring us back to the playoffs and hopefully push past the first round here. But like I said, pretty much the same team except for the fact we don't have Jabari Parker. And yeah, we got Isaiah Mobley getting some minutes there. It's going to be a 9-man rotation, actually 10-man rotation. Tyreke Evans is still getting 13 minutes there at the end. And at the trade deadline, we are 40 and 14, the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, bro. Like I said, I just had to wait on that development. And look at what's happening, bro. We're having an amazing season. We finished with 58 wins there. Anthony Davis, MVP. Jaden McDaniels, number 1 pick, goes for the Rookie of the Year. Zion is a 6-man in Dallas, so I still don't know how we haven't, seen Dallas in the finals. I guess 2K is not giving them that opportunity. Dennis Smith, most improved in New York. Shouts out to Dennis Smith there. And then Scotty Brooks, we had 59 wins. What am I saying? We win Coach of the Year here with Scott Brooks. Great job for him. Usually that gives us a sign that we could hopefully make the finals here. We get RJ Barrett in his 2nd year as an All-NBA 3rd team candidate. Not even candidate, he made the All-NBA 3rd team, averaging 21 points, 6 and 6 with a steal. This guy is going to be something special here, you guys. I'm telling you, we're rebuilding this team from the ground up. We're going to have to just rely on that development from those 2 guys. Cam Reddish had a great year, 15 points a game. Conley was 16 and 7. Vucevic 13 and 9. 12 again for Mr. Montrezl. And then Isaiah Mobley had a pretty solid year, 8 points, 3 rebounds, not too bad. And that's going to be it for the stats. Jalen Leck unfortunately did not get any minutes, but we're now a 1 seed heading into these playoffs, facing the Atlanta Hawks in round number 1. They have Brandon Ingram. 13 points a game for this guy. They brought him in free agency from this year. I guess the Lakers didn't want to pay him that $25 million per year. They give him a player option as well. They got Trenton Walford here starting at power forward. 5th pick in 2020. Also acquired Enes Kanter on a 2-year deal. Brought him in last year as well. And Emmanuel Mudiay. A lot of new faces on this Atlanta team. They usually pick up DeMarcus Cousins after year 1, but I guess not. There's Thomas Bryant. Now people are going to get mad at me. I thought I was going to be able to bring back Thomas Bryant on a qualifying offer, but it got to the 12th day and he just didn't accept it. Like he said, whatever, I'm going to I'm going to just get picked up by anybody, I guess. And we didn't end up getting Thomas Bryant back. I know he is a cornerstone for the Wizards at the moment. Used to be a Laker. I should know this guy is the real deal. Looking at the Nets here, we're facing them in round number 2. Kevin Porter is their rookie that they got here. Other than that, they got Kelly Olynyk. The team is not that nice, I'm not going to lie. We're going to simulate round here. And we almost lost. We came back from a 3-1 lead there. Got a little brave with that simcast. Kind of scary that we pushed that to game 7. But we're facing Indiana, a 7th seeded Indiana in the conference finals. They got Aaron Holiday, Oladipo, Bogdan, Sabonis, Miles Turner. They brought in DeAndre Jordan back in 2019, which is interesting. They got TJ Leaf. Other than that, I mean, the team, I don't know how these guys even made the 7th seed. Like, we sweep those guys easily. Heading into the NBA Finals for the first time with this team, we are facing the Rockets with 99 overall James Harden. 99. That's crazy. He's averaging 27 a game on the season, 25 in the playoffs. It's definitely going to be a test, but I mean, overall, the team is just not that nice. They got Buddy Hield back last year. And other than that, like, they're not, I don't know how this team made the finals. Where are the Warriors? They lost to the Mavericks in round 1. Bro, RJ Barrett, there we go. 20 points. Not too bad there, 16 and 12. Buddy Hield with 29 points. James Harden, we kept him 6 of 21 shooting. We win game 1, they win game 2. RJ Barrett with 28 and 7. Bro, RJ Barrett's going off. And even though we lost this game, RJ Barrett's that guy right now. They go up 2-1. And it's all on James Harden and Chris Paul's back. 28 and 8 for Harden. 23 and 15 assists for Mr. Chris Paul. And then 21 and 14 for Clint. RJ had a pretty quiet night. Only 10 points there. Not what we want to see, but we come back and win the next one. In OT, 136 to 132. James Harden with 31, 18, and 7. What a line. 18 and 22 for Clint Capella. RJ Barrett balls out here with 34 points. Conley with 20 and 16. And now it's going to be a simcast ting because it's game 5. Crucial win at home. We got to take this one, please. We lose the lead and we end up winning. Bro, I skipped out of that so quick I didn't even know that we actually won. I almost got scared. I thought we lost that one. Crucial win here for us. Hopefully we can close this one out on the road here. James Harden with 25. Paul with 23 and 12. Let's see here. On the road, we are going to actually take an L. And now it's a game 7 in the NBA Finals. RJ Barrett leading this team as much as he possibly can. We just need that second scorer to maybe help him out a bit. I don't know. Maybe Cam Reddish, Conley, Vucevic. Come on, man. Game 7. If I have to jump in, I will. Oh, yeah. We're blowing these guys out. Let's go. It's looking like we're about to win a championship. I'm going to leave y'all with a little montage here again. Hope you guys enjoyed these, man. You know, it's something different, but I'll be right back.
Two girls, one me, free codes, Puerto Rico. My plug, hit my line. 2 bricks, that's kilos. Big knots, big rocks. It go, where we go. Too much, 2 cups, 2 shots, that's free throws. Got it rolling.
We come out with the NBA championship in just 3 years with this team. I don't think I'm going to continue, but I'm going to spoil something here a little bit. I did actually win the championship back-to-back years after this. I will maybe leave in a little clip here at the end. I don't know if you guys will even see it, but we win, bro. This Wizards team, From the ground up, we got rid of their 2 marquee players in Bradley Beal and John Wall, and then we brought in 2 young studs from Duke. What am I saying? My fault. And they just took over this team. RJ Barrett is the truth, and we win the NBA championship for the Washington Wizards here. Look at them there holding up that trophy. Great job for everybody. RJ Barrett probably going to win Finals MVP here. No doubt about it. Let's see if he does, and it looks like he does. Vucevic gets a championship as well. Let's go, bro. We did our thing. Paul Millsap got a championship too. RJ Barrett 23 and 11 there with 6 assists. An amazing game for him in the game 7 of his life. Cameron Reddish with 22 points. Like I said, these two together is just, the chemistry just stays the same. They just transitioned from Duke to the NBA and continue to dominate. We held James Harden 3 of 16 and 2 of 12 from deep. We deserve that one. We come out with the championship. I'll leave a clip of our championship maybe right here, just so you guys, just in case you don't believe me. But RJ Barrett, Finals MVP, 22 points a game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Amazing. Only 20 years old. That's his 3rd year, and this man wins a championship. Vucevic, though, at the end of it, this is the lineup. This is the squad that wins it all. Vucevic comes in from Orlando in 2019, and he wins a championship with his team. RJ Barrett, of course, the 4th pick. Chip on the shoulder, 4th pick. Comes in, leads his team to a finals, and wins it. Bro, this guy averaged 20 in the playoffs at 20 years old. Mike Conley on the ending route of his career. I mean, 33 is not that old, but like, he did pretty solid for our team, as well as Martrellus Harrell, Cameron Reddish. This guy, like I said, we picked him 3rd. It doesn't matter. 3-4. These guys both put in work. I'm proud of both of them. Before I let you guys go, though, I wanted to take a look and see how John Wall and Bradley Beal did in their new teams. John Wall in Miami averaged 22 points a game, 6 assists, not too bad. I didn't see these guys in the playoffs. Maybe I just wasn't looking for them, but we didn't end up meeting up with this team, which is unfortunate, but he's still doing solid at 30 years old. He's still 40 mil a year, and he's going to get 47 at the end there. Not bad for John Wall. Let's see where Bradley Beal ends up. See if he stays with that team. Where do we trade him again? Yeah, the Knicks. So he's still doing okay. He didn't have an amazing year like how he did in Washington, but he's averaging 21 and 4. Not bad for him. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, though. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, hit that noti bell, and I will see y'all in the next one.
Don't worry about the comments, just follow me. Just follow me.
Steady in my DMs, never check my DMs. Eyebrows jumping up cause I didn't expect to see him. Double tap and leaving likes, screenshotting what I like. Is he really my type?